And the title cards, most of them were originally drawn by Mike Matei, who you might know, who was an early influencer, who was an early collaborator with and good friend of Mr. Rolfe. I think he drew this. SEGA CD, Sega. Yeah, jeez, this game sucks.
Hey, you still don't own a Sega CD? What are you waiting for? Nintendo to make one? You have seen the games, right? Wrong answer, man. Show 'em. Wow, it's like you get to play the games on a CD. Check out the graphics. Full motion video, opposed to video that isn't full motion.
Yeah, this is the setup for most AVGN episodes. Something, he's going about his day, and then something happens, and then it transitions to the beef of the video, where obviously he's talking about this something called the SEGA CD. What is it? This kind of reminds me of Bill Nye in a sense. Bill Nye the Science Guy, the Disney show, where I don't know, it's just like, I don't know what it is about it, just that format, I guess. Now that I think about it, that's using your thinking cap.
'64 simultaneous colors, 12.5 megahertz processor. Holy shit, this thing is total fucking garbage. How would you like it if I conduct the rest of the video like this? Full motion video, my ass. I'd rather it be full fucking screen. So this is the Sega CD. It's a low.
It's also worth mentioning. Oh my god! Obviously, I want to play with these glasses. I'm never gonna. I never had to wear glasses, but not once in my life. I never got them prescribed or anything. But I don't think I would survive a pair within a day because it's fun. And that probably looks like absolute garbage on the Twitch stream. But James, what was I gonna say? He has a way with words. When it comes to this sort of language, I'm not a stickler about it. But obviously, the joke is that he's getting this explicit and this upset over video games, which is funny, and that's a lot of the humor. But yeah. I myself, as an artist and as a communicator, I try not to. I'm just gonna, you know what? We'll go ahead. We'll place these here. I myself, I don't see myself as a outwardly explicit guy, but that's cool. Obviously, this is an artistic work. We're gonna look at it.
To ass. He's just popping in the side of the Genesis like some deformed Siamese twin or something. You ever see basket case?
Wow, that's a term that probably is never going to appear in anything again. But you know, it's 2007. I get it, but still, I will go on to say that some of the episodes where he covers a specific piece of video game hardware are usually my favorite.
Oh, whatever. So you put the fucking game in, and oh, guess what? It runs off of its own power adapter. Yeah, that's two. One for the Genesis and one for the Sega CD. If it can't...
And this is interesting because a lot of the time, like a lot of people don't know, like, oh, there was a CD add-on for something for a toy or a device that I sort of remember back in, like, my childhood. So, yeah, see, this is a lot from great, this is a lot what you get from great internet content. It's entertaining and informative, so.
Run off the same power, why could...
Like, can you imagine, this, Like if something came out for like the PS5 and it's like, well, I guess not. I guess hard drives sort of they take up their own power too, depending if they're an external and they have their. But still, like to think of that, like circa 2007, like having the 360, the Xbox 360, PS3 or Wii, something like this coming out for that would be crazy.
Gonna just be its own independent system. Instead, it's like a fucking parasite or something. Then there's this problem, the load time. Load of shit. You can go dump your ass in the time it takes. So if you're gonna play the SEGA CD, grab a beer.
See? Informative and explicit. Hooray! If you're gonna play the SEGA CD, you better grab a beer and you stop.
And be patient. So this is what a typical SEGA CD game looks like. This one's called Ground Zero Texas.
Consists of 4 particle beam disruptors with limited
Great
energy
game, huh?
capacitors.
It's not even like playing a game. It's like watching a movie. A bad movie. So every once in a while you get to shoot people.
It's interesting how much video games try to sell themselves and sort of emulate a lot from like film. Of course, other mediums are going to take inspiration from their predecessors, but I imagine a lot of film was like theater. A lot of theater was like the oral tradition, I guess. A lot of, like it's interesting to see how these things evolve, and film definitely does have its stranglehold on the video game, on the medium of video games.
Behind haystacks. All you do is just drag your crosshairs across the screen and try to kill things.
Let's see some firepower. I am personally going to call headquarters and find out what hole they dug you out of.
The hole in your ass.
It's so. And this extends back to James again with content like this that I make. I don't make it. My intention is to never like go out and like advocate you harass this person. No. Yeah, that's not my intention. But I am going to comment on like things that I see. But hopefully they're not derogatory and they're like insightful and constructive, James Rolfe, even as the nerd, there's some times where he's just chill and he's like, oh, he's very pleasant to listen to and to talk to. Like but when he gets angry, he gets angry. and I guess that those leaps are very entertaining.
Now we got Slam City.
You want some of this? You got it.
Okay, I really don't know what I'm doing.
Like, no one would understand. This is an FMV sort of like video game that tried to be successful in the mid-90s. And he's introduced, and of course, this seems like a no-duh, Austin, of course, but he's introducing this thing to like a whole new generation of people and saying, wow, that was a thing that happened. It sucked. Speaking of this basketball game, wasn't there a white men can't jump video game? I can't remember. That was about basketball, right?
And spring him on some salad. Put some dressing on the boy.
What are they saying?
I don't know.
Okay, now we got double.
What was that? I guess, who was that? Slams. Okay, that was the name of the. Slam City with Scottie Pippen. Okay, let me look this up. It's a video game, of course, or at least it tried to be. Let me make sure you guys can see it in all its glory. Yeah, sort of. I'm not gonna change it. Change like the layout of the thing just so you guys can see it. Boop. Slam Skitty. with Scottie Pippen is the first FMV basketball video game. It was developed by Digital Pictures for the PC, CD-ROM based video game consoles. Okay, so Scottie Pippen was he was an American former professional basketball player. Okay. Wow, gee. It didn't get good reviews and hardly anyone remembers it. And apparently, well, I guess I shouldn't laugh. Obviously we have sports games like John Madden, Tony Hawk's Skateboarding, Pro Skater. But I was thinking, when I look at these, here's some others, other basketball games with professional basketball players like Charles Barkley, Michael Jordan, and Shaquille O'Neal. To be fair, this is about this is a basketball game, or at least it's trying to be. This is about the sport of basketball. And if I click on this, Barkley Shut Up and Jam is probably a basketball game too, from what it looks like. Michael Jordan, Chaos in the Windy City, and Shaq Fu. I mean, Michael Jordan is wielding basketballs in that game, but they're not basketball video games. You don't play the sport of basketball. It just features Michael Jordan and Shaquille O'Neal. They play basketball. So. Oh, and no duh. Let's look, and I want to be careful about this because I'm not sure. Digital Pictures, yeah, they made a lot of games for like this. And guess what we're gonna see in a second. I do want to check something real quick, just to make sure. Just in the oh, by the way, I forgot to play this.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Beautiful. Where did I find it? Let me look. Let me bring this up in a different window. I want to check this just in case. Because sometimes it's okay. I'm not seeing it. Oh, okay. Just because just so I know. Okay, I was checking to see what the status is on a certain famous 1990s SEGA CD game. I guess I might as well check Twitter while I'm here. Okay, cool. On with the production. So I didn't know Scottie Pippen. I didn't know Scottie Pippen was a.
Okay, I really don't know what I'm doing.
Was a basketball player.
Yo, crush him like a walnut and sprinkle him on some salad. And put some dressing on the boy.
What are they saying?
Are we Scottie Pippen? Is the Scottie Pippen the French?
Okay, now we got double switch.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Eddie.
Hi, Eddie.
I need your help. This is my building. And since the neighborhood really sucks,
Like this game sucks.
Like this game sucks, my boy. Okay. Yeah, I guess Digital Studios made a lot of these in the 90s. When what's funny is that for a while they still make games like this, but they're like indie productions. You're not going to see like a big indie developer make a video game like this ever again. Probably not. A big AAA developer like this do it again. Make video games like this. yeah, they're gonna incorporate live action elements, but not to the degree of this.
So you're just switching different rooms and just, I don't know. What the fuck am I watching? God, shut up. This is Night Trap. This here.
Oh yeah. That's what I was checking to see if you can play this on Twitch. But yeah, a lot of I think this was a push to sort of appeal to like an older and mature audience, an audience that started with Nintendo and was now at that point growing into like teens and adulthood and stuff. Here, of course, you can't talk about the SEGA CD and FM full motion video games without Night Trap.
Is the cult classic of the SEGA CD. The premise is that you're
I mean, I guess.
watching all these security cameras in this house, and you have to trap.
Oh. This it just occurred to me. Night Trap is the precursor to Five Nights at Freddy's because you're looking at different things through different cameras, trying to say it's like a horror influenced setting. I can't. Oh my god. Woo! I can't find my window. There's
These weirdos in black. Why the hell are they wobbling all around? Could they possibly overact anymore? And the traps are ridiculous. And everything that's occurring in this house happens in real time, so you're constantly switching around trying to find these.
It's really funny. This game pretty much kickstarted the whole, along with various other contemporaries of the time, like the subject of like mature themes in video games reaching the mainstream, and there were U.S. Senate hearings about like video game violence at the time. And Night Trap was a game featured. But looking back on it, I'm just looking at these lumbering men like it's so dumb, but that's
Guys.
why.
Fuck, just missed them. See, that's what happens. The only way to get good at this game is to play it over and over and over. That's the only way to know where these guys are gonna be. Yeah, get the tennis racket.
And of course,
Strangely, this is the most amusing part of the game.
and of course, obviously the sexuality aspect of that this video game didn't really persuade or didn't exactly enlighten parents and Congress people.
So is this all you do? Just click around and try to catch these guys? Yes.
I do apologize. I didn't realize closed captioning wasn't on. So here we go.
Alright, this is what I'm talking about. I sometimes forget I'm playing a game. I think I'm watching a shitty horror movie.
Right?
You got a scary guy in the shower. It's classic. Oh, she's in trouble. Uh-oh. You know what? I'm supposed...
What was she expecting? Let's go back. Was she like when she opened that shower door?
Trouble. Uh-oh.
What is this pose? Like, Frank, are you in the shower in your S&M gear again?
You know what? I'm supposed to save her, but that spoils the fun.
I don't believe what I just saw.
I know, this game sucks. Now we got Corpse Killer. Unfortunately, I can't even show you much about this game because it keeps freezing. I actually had a lot to say about this one, but right now, it's not fucking working. Corpse Killer, consider yourself lucky. Time Gal.
What's funny, yeah, I think a lot of these games were made by the same studio. They were like, okay.
Okay, this one is
game. This
really,
wasn't, though.
really weird. All you have to do is hit the control pad in the right direction at the right moment, and if you're not fast enough, you die. Her voice is just annoying. This one, there's not
Go back to anime, girl. I guess the nerd doesn't know what anime is.
much to say. It's just shoot, 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 reload, and shoot some more. There's some minor things that annoy me. Look in the background. This is the longest block in the world, and there's a lot of national rubber stamp companies. How do they fit so many people in the car? Then there's this big...
It's a clown car. It's the same technology. They hijacked the technology, or the technique, to put so many goons in a... so many moots, as it were, into this car.
gas van, but now this time there's only one guy in there. There's not even a driver. Willie Beamish. Okay, in this game you're a kid in detention. First, it's just like watching a cartoon for 5 minutes. Then an arrow appears and you're like, oh my god, I get to do something? So you just point and click at things.
Man, I'm so bored I can't stand it.
I know, I'm fucking bored. The teacher talks to you, you come up with answers. Should I say, oh, that was my frog, Horny? The frog's name is Horny? Road Avenger. Alright.
I mean...
Well, same concept as Time Gal. An icon appears on the screen telling you what to do, and you have to act immediately by pushing right, left, turbo, or brake. If you're half a second late, you're dead. Well, this one can't.
The anime ones seem to feature decent-ish animation, at the very least. Speaking of 90s things.
Can't be bad, right? Remember the Genesis game, running around trying to get away from dinosaurs? Well, this is nothing like that. It's just one of those point-and-click games.
If I had a link to the clip, I would definitely play it. An interactive CD-ROM!
I don't know where I'm supposed to go, and I get so bored with it I shut it off before I even get to a single dinosaur. I want some dinosaurs, damn it. Prize Fighter. Reminds me of Raging Bull.
I'm gonna be doing this a lot. Give me dinosaurs in my Jurassic Park video game.
I wait like 8 minutes for the fight to start up, then what happens? I just get clobbered. I don't even know how to play this. I just tap buttons. But all I do is just swat past the guy. How do I hit him? Do I really care anyway? Nope.
A lot of this looks bad. The technology wasn't quite there.
Now we got Soul Feast. More like Soul Feces. Well, holy shit, I gotta be honest. It reminds me of R-Type or Light Force, and that's pretty cool. So all I gotta say is, this one's not bad. The Terminator. This one's okay too. I mean, there were some flaws. For example, the enemies are too strong, which is fine, but it's annoying when every single thing you try to blow up takes so much gunfire.
I'm looking at how James sort of talks about a video game in this video, of course. It reminds me a lot of gaming in the Clinton years, which is something we have to look at some point, I'm sure.
Even when you're in the present time, there's no bad guys that die with one shot. And I understand when you're shooting the Terminators, they're made of metal, but these are human beings. Another thing really annoying is how difficult it can be to shoot things sometimes. I can't stand still when I'm on the stairs. You can't aim your gun without moving all around. One thing I have to say, the music's awesome. Overall, this game's okay. There's also a lot of games which are just hard to comment on, like Sherlock Holmes. It's like one of those early CD-ROM games on the PCs. There's really no gameplay whatsoever. You're just clicking around on things and collecting clues. Kinda reminds me of Carmen Sandiego, but not as memorable. There's also a Dracula game, which is the same sort of thing. You just click on
Dracula, boy!
things and watch little movies here and there. Speaking of Dracula, there's another one, Bram Stoker's Dracula, but this one is actually like a game. You're just going around beating the shit out of animals. Yeah, punch them, damn bats.
One of my favorite quotes from the show is, it comes later, I think, but it's on, you have to punch spiders in a video game, and James Rolfe in a cutaway is like, spiders, punch them. Spiders, punch them.
Yeah, fucking bitches. Kick them in the face. Fucking rats. So this game's pretty funny, but the control just sucks. Especially this part where you're trying to jump these rocks. Damn. Oh, that was ridiculous. I landed right on that. Then there's all these movie scenes taken right from the movie Bram Stoker's Dracula. If I wanted to watch the movie, I'd watch the damn movie. Now we got Wonder Dog. First you get this long cartoon. Some overly happy kid is walking with his dog. Everything's fine. Then
No, this is the evil villain shot. I don't know. I'm flabbergasted. This one doesn't look too hot, but
some guy shows up, takes the kid away, and then the dog goes inside and his giant metal dick with balls, and he conveniently finds a costume and becomes Wonder Dog. Now we actually get into the game, and you're just shooting stars at rabbits. Yeah, kill those fucking rabbits. Can't get up there. Get up there. Damn it. Maybe someday I'll review some of these games in greater detail, but for most of them, there's really not much to say. Like this one, for example, Sewer Shark. For this game, all I have is a 2-word review. Shit Shark. The only real memorable game off the top of my head is Sonic CD, which is debatably the best Sonic game ever made, and it's definitely one of the most confusing ones too. God. Oh shit. I'm gonna be sick.
Alright.
Sonic CD, go play it.
The SEGA CD, it was one of the first CD-based game systems of the time, so it was kind of fascinating when it came out. The problem was, it was too expensive, the technology was just too young, it just wasn't there yet, and I don't know one person who had a SEGA CD. And why is that? Because it fucking sucks! Because it fucking sucks!
Think about it. In order to own a SEGA CD,
I apologize. Firefox doesn't...
First you have to own the Genesis. And if that's
Something
not
with
enough,
closed
Sega
captioning.
made another Genesis attachment, the 32X. Yes, this ugly mushroom-shaped piece of shit was the last effort from Sega to keep the Genesis alive to compete with its nemesis. Tune in next time and I'll tell you all about it.
They don't exist. And that is